Africans are sabotaging African Americans. Is that true or false? Let us find out. Okay. Hi, if it's your first time meeting me, my name is Janita Maaya. I am a YouTuber, a relocation consultant. I basically help people relocate to Uganda, tour Uganda, move to Uganda, anything Ugandan. I am your Ugandan plug. You can just send me an email at joannamaya@gmail.com and we'll just move on from there. Let's dive right in. I came across this YouTuber. Her name is Leisure and Less. Please head over there and do subscribe. I feel like her content is interesting, to say the least. It's interesting to me. It really gets my mind thinking, and I do love watching that type of content because I can either agree or disagree. Yeah. And she had this video. The video was titled, "Is Africa Really Welcoming to Black Americans? The Dark Side of Moving to Africa?" And in the video, she kind of hinted at certain things that I wanted to come here and debunk as an African, and let you guys know, some things are not what they seem. Let's watch this clip.
Not looking to take over, but to become part of the community. But when we arrive, all you see is a mark or a lick. Living, breathing, walking, talking ATM machines. And you use our desire to come to Africa and embrace our heritage to take advantage of us. We open our hearts to you, and in return, you stab us in the back, sometimes literally. You smile at us and say, "You're my brother, you're my sister." But your heart isn't pure, it's putrid.
So, you watched that, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Two things that stood out to me. One thing is, she said African Americans are seen as living, breathing ATM machines. Now, this is not the first time I've had a comment like that. I do believe somewhere in a comment section I saw a comment that said that when you're in Africa, apparently you are seen as an ATM machine, or you are seen as a way of making money to the locals. And let me explain that from the other side of the coin, right? So you guys have to understand that as African Americans, your currency is stronger, your conversion, the when you do the exchange, you are richer here, in terms of dollars. We do have people who actually trade in dollars. They hold on to the money, and then when the rate is high, they just go and exchange it, and then they make money like that. This is me telling you that when you have dollars here and you do the exchange, you do have more money. Now, it's very unfortunate that when you get to the continent, the people who will see you for your money. Yes, there are people who will see you for your money. There are people who will see you for how much money they can get from you, because in their mind you're richer. For the longest time, because of the media, we didn't see African Americans in any other light other than these were Americans who were rich, and they happened to be black, right? So for most, I'll speak for Ugandans. When I say Africa, I'm speaking for Uganda to be exact, and the other African countries I've gone to, maybe. So for most Africans, they don't believe that there's a thing like a poor American. So in their mind, they're thinking that, what, my time to make money has come, and they end up doing certain things that are really unfortunate to these people. And this is why a statement like this, that African Americans are seen as living and breathing ATM machines, comes up, right? And it's not everyone, but those people are there. I do not want to come here on this platform and lie to you and sugarcoat things and tell you, no, it's not true. Some people, but I feel like everywhere, they're good and bad people, but some people may see you as an ATM machine. They can hear your accent, and they try to extort you. They can hear how you sound like, and say, "Oh, he's not from here. Maybe I can get some money from him," or something like that. It's bad. I don't know where the such a behavior came from. It's really evil, to say the least, but it happens. The same thing also happens to locals or citizens when they go up country, when they go up country to these villages, and you know, people can sense when someone is not from here. It can be in their dress code, it can be in how they sound or their way of life, and then they will try to think that, hey, you have more money, so this is my opportunity to get more money from you. And I pray that this behavior or habit ends. Yeah, so there's that. It does happen. So it's up to you as an African American moving to Africa or to the continent to be vigilant and to stand your ground. I tell my clients all the time, but again, I tell my clients all the time, the price they're telling you, wherever it is that you're going, isn't the actual price. You need to learn how to bargain, you know. Of course, there's some people who don't want to bargain because if they can pay for it, why not? But I'm so sorry to say this. That's the situation on ground. She did make another statement. She said, "You smile at me and stab me in the back." Oof. I feel like that was really deep. It's like she's reading some poetry, and you know, she was getting into it. Backstabbers, you know, the backstabbers everywhere. I feel like the act of betrayal or the pain of betrayal that most African Americans face, it's because they come with high expectations of what the motherland will be, and the motherland ends up being something else. Now, that's not to say you can't have your high expectations. You just need to know that some things on ground may be a little bit different. People may treat you a little bit different, but that doesn't mean that everyone is like that. Now, that's where it's up to you to like do your best to find the people that are loyal, the people that won't stab you in the back, the people who will actually do good, the people who have integrity. Those are the people that you need to find so that you can make your journey as smooth as possible, you know, because if not, you're going to end up with like, you know, you're going to end up with a statement like this: "You smile at me and stab me in the back." You know, it's like when someone smiles and they hug you and then it's like, dead, you're gone, you know. So it's things like that, you know, end up putting people off Africa. But I do want to mention that there are good and bad people everywhere. You can't tell me there are no backstabbers in the States, you know. So there are backstabbers everywhere. So it's just you to be vigilant and very alert on your journey to like find good people, and there are more good people than the bad people. You'll find some rotten tomatoes. I can't defend the rotten tomatoes. They exist and they are there. So if you're watching it, be very vigilant. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Self-hatred. Ever since the African crossed paths with the European, they have been in a constant state of self-hatred. Maybe even prior to that. Who knows? They hate themselves right to their very core. They think everything about being white is good, beautiful, and wholesome. But everything black skin, features, coily hair is a curse. Big nose, big lips, nappy-headed beast. That's what they see when they look in the mirror and each other. And they want to erase it by procreating with their European colonizers. Adopting the Christian and Muslim religions have rendered African men weak and ineffective. They love their colonizers more than they love themselves.
So yeah, guys, this one was quite heavy. Listening to this video, she talked about self-hatred that most Africans have. She talked about most Africans thinking that white is good and black is bad, you know, nappy-headed, hating themselves, and they love their colonizers more than they love their brothers and sisters that look like them. Yeah, that's deep, you know. That's deep. I will say for sure the people that have self-hatred, I have a whole video that says black people treat white people better, you know, but it was in relation to something else. But there is a small portion that has self-hatred. I will say the few people who are very, you know, timid, or, you know, they shy away from embracing their true self, and they would rather look at something else and think it's all good than embrace who they are. Now that's like a very small percentage, by the way, because when you come to Africa now, when you come to the motherland, people are proud to be African, right? I mean, Afrobeats is on the rise, you know, African hair is coming in style, kitenge is coming back in style. There's so much more African coming back in style than it was before. You know, and I want to believe that's because people are now having more self-love for themselves, more self-love for their Africanity, more self-love for who they are, more self-love for what they look like, and not wanting to be like the other race so badly, right? Self-hatred is mainly from people who they even have self-hatred with themselves. You know, they will treat their family members poorly, right? So someone like that who hates themselves and even treats their immediate family poorly, like, you don't expect them to go out there in society or community and be a better version of themselves. So yes, they exist, but I'm also telling you, there's a huge portion of people that love them. It hurts me to see videos like this because Africa has so much to offer. The motherland has so much to offer. Uganda has so much to offer that we do not have to rely on the negative. Let the positive outweigh the negative. Like, I hope that you have so many positive experiences for you to embrace them and not concentrate on the negatives. Because even me as a Ugandan, there's certain things I go through and they really make me question this country. Like, really, is this what we're doing? Is this what we're doing again? You know, but then there are also so many beautiful things that happen and I'm so blessed. And I look at my country and I'm like, wow, this is actually my country. Like, I'm so proud to be Ugandan. Like, if I go anywhere, I'll be, yes, I'm Ugandan. You know, I'm going to start being like the Kenyans who wear the bracelet and put on the Ugandan bracelet, because, you know, on a day like this, I am proud to be Ugandan. On a day like this, I can say that a huge chunk of Ugandans are actually progressing. A huge chunk of Ugandans are moving forward. You know, we're moving towards something beautiful. We're moving towards something, you know, they can put us ahead. And yeah, this has been quite short, but that's pretty much it from me. Thank you for watching. Drop a 1, you know the drill. You drop a 1, you get an ebook. So yeah, thank you so much for everything. Please do subscribe. We are on the road to 10k. Okay, we're trying to get there. And also buy some merch. Uganda looks good on me. Listen, today is Uganda's independence actually. So when I say I'm proud to be Ugandan, I'm proud to be Ugandan. I say this from the bottom of my heart. I am proud to be Ugandan. I'm proud to be African. And I hope that Africans out there feel the same way. Ugandans out there feel the same way. And they stop, you know, tarnishing the name of how beautiful the motherland is for other people who would love to inhabit it. Right? And with that, I say goodbye. I will see you next time. I am having a live. Please watch out for my lives. Starting today, my lives, I'll be having live streams every Wednesday at 8:30. I hope to see you there. I drop a video every Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. East African time. So please be on the lookout for that. Hit the bell for notifications. And once again, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.